Hi guys, thanks for joining my YouTube channel. Well, today's video we will be touching on the relationship of Keke and her cousin Latisha and the breakdown of their relationship. Okay, so far we know that Keke and Latisha are cousins. They met when they were about 15, 16 years old. They had a close relationship. Some things, took place during their relationship. They're around the same age. Their birthdays are a couple months apart. They went to the same college. They graduated the same time. Keke went on to be an English professor, and Latisha, she did get her bachelor's degree, but she decided to stay home with her children. We know that Keke, began being a professor at A&M. I believe she was 26 years old for a couple of years, and she knew Melody at the school. She said Melody was a teacher. I believe her teaching degree is in English. So they knew each other from the same department, and they also shared a best friend. Okay, and so we know that some things took place during Keke and Latisha's relationship, but the main event that we're speaking about is the breakdown of their friendship in regards to Melody. So it is being said that Keke has known Mel for several years. Okay, she and Mel confirmed that. Again, they knew each other from school, and they share a best friend. According to the video that we will watch, and going back to that, we discussed the live that Keke did. She said she's known Mel for years. The reason why you never saw her at events is because of the friction between Mel and Latisha, and she was trying to be loyal to her cousin. That's why she would always turn Mel's invites down, because she wanted to stay loyal to Latisha, because she felt like if she showed up, Latisha was going to be mad at her because her and Mel was having problems. So the video goes on to say that Latisha said that she invited Keke one Christmas. I think it was 4 or 5 years ago, about 5 years ago. She invited Keke with her and Marceau to a Christmas dinner or party that Mel was having at her house. Okay. And before Keke arrived, I guess Latisha is saying her and Marceau felt obligated to share with Melody and Martel what was going on at the time with Keke and I guess her family. They seemed to believe that it was detrimental. It was a serious situation. They would have done Mel and Martell a disservice by not sharing this information with them. By no means were they making fun of Keke. They thought this was a serious situation. They wanted Mel and Martell to know to, I guess, protect them, their children, their businesses. I don't know. It is a mystery. However, uh, Latisha and Marceau felt like they needed to share this information with the Holtz, being that they were the ones inviting Keke to their house. And it seems from what she said as if Mel didn't really know Keke, but that would be contrary to what Keke is saying. So it seems by the way that Latisha put it, that they invited Keke to Melody and Martel's house, and they felt obligated to share with Melody and Martel what personally was going on with Keke at the time, being that she was going to be in the comfort of their home. Now, to me, that sounds like she could have brought trouble to their home. If I don't know, allegedly, if she was like a thief, if she had been arrested for robbery, I don't know. It is weird. It's very weird because I don't see why they needed to share it. But if they felt like it was detrimental, if they felt like it was important to share it, I guess we'll have to wait to find out what was so serious that they had to share it. However, Latisha said they in no way made fun of her cousin. They told her it was a serious matter that they felt obligated to share. They shared it and that was it. It didn't get back to Keke like that. Keke is saying that Melody told her that they were pretty much laughing about it. They were making fun of the situation and all this other stuff that Latisha denies doing. And Latisha says, we've dealt with this. I believe it was 5 years ago. We've dealt with this. I've asked you to forgive me for telling them. I felt it was necessary to tell them. I felt it was obligated to tell them. You've forgiven me. We've moved on from this. Now you're bringing this up 5 years later because you want to have a spot on the show. This is Latisha's perspective. Keke is saying, yes, we dealt with it, but I still never got over that because I don't feel like it was that important that you had to share my business with them. Yes, you did apologize, but I'm still not over it. Or, she revved it back up because Latisha seems to think that they've moved on from that. She's apologized. She's asked her cousin to forgive her, whatever. And, from her perspective, she forgave her. So now, 5 years later, she's saying, she finds out Keke went to Mel's Christmas party and was talking about something that Latisha said she never discussed with her cousin, which is infidelity about Marceau. And then Keke reverses it back to her saying, well, you did this to me 5 years ago, which seems like she's using reverse psychology. Okay. And so, Keke indicated that she didn't say anything that wasn't true and that Latisha discussed several times, or one time, I believe it was several times, about her and Marceau going through infidelity. Let's stick with the one time. Latisha said that's a flat out lie. She's saying that Keke is playing with words and she's trying to manipulate the audience. She is going based on information from season 1 that Latisha says Melody shared with Keke about an allegation that Mel made about Marceau cheating. She said, and then they paired that with the new allegations that I believe the blogger put out about Marceau being caught in a hotel room, with the picture of his back. And so Latisha stands on that she never discussed any infidelity about her or her husband with Keke, that Keke is trying to manipulate the audience and act as if she spoke to Latisha about this when she really got the information from Melody. Latisha challenges her cousin, saying, so you're going to believe a friend over your cousin? Why can't you believe that Melody may be lying on me? That Melody, is not friends with me or doesn't like me. And so she's telling you a lie to break up our bond or whatever. This is Tisha's perspective. And Keke's saying no, because if she didn't tell me something that was true, I could pretty much go for that. But what she said to me was exactly what you knew. So Latisha doesn't deny that she never told Melody and Martell the situation. She denies making fun of it or acting, like it was a laughing stock, sitting there laughing about the situation with Melody and Martell. So, that's what we have so far. We've touched on, Keke's perspective, and we've touched on Latisha's perspective. We see coming up, Keke confronts Marceau. Marceau tells her to do it. He dares her to tell whatever, she knows, because Keke threatens him, that she knows something about him. And so we saw that in the coming attractions. And I mean, they're dragging out the scene where Keke is supposed to come clean and tell the audience, why she's on the show and what Latisha did to make her feel the way that she feels about her cousin. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to leave your comments down below in regards to this situation, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.
Babe, my little niece on the show to really down my daughter. She knew that her and Keke was never friends. Her and Keke never been in anything. Never. Go back and look at all her life. Look at anything. She never been friends with Keke. If they have been friends, I never know anything about it. They may have been associates. I'm not gonna say you was never a associate, but a friend is somebody you be around every now and then. Okay, but she never been friends with Keke. And for Keke to come on the show to diss my daughter for something that she requested to ask her, I feel some type of way as a mother. As a mother, I feel some type of way. So yes, I was pretty angry about that. I really was. I was pretty angry about that. But me and my niece, we realized that this TV show is not going to tear us apart. Period. It's not going to tear us apart. We're going to always be, that's my little niece, and I'm always going to be her auntie. Regardless of what we said to each other, we have made up, we have talked about it, and this is not what we're going to do. It's just not what we're going to do. No TV show going to just really tear us apart. And that's what I seen it coming. I seen where she was taking my niece to, and I had to straighten all of it out. I had to straighten it out. But me talking.
I didn't think that, we had an issue where you would be saying things about me among people that I don't know.
It was not in a degrading way, or a way to talk about you behind your back.
Latisha's mad at me for talking about things that she says that she told me in confidence. However, it's she who's gone back and talked about my personal business amongst other people. I thought that I could trust my cousin, but I unfortunately found out the harsh realities of an ugly truth.
I thought we was good.
You know what? I thought so too, until that last situation with you and Marceau, talking to Mel and Martell about my personal business.
What did we talk about to Mel and Martell that's personal?
Tisha, you know what y'all discussed.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
What was it?
You know that Christmas that we spent with Mel and Martell, before we got there.
Oh, so, okay.
Y'all were laughing about and discussing me. That's what got back to me.
So that's what was told to you. And you're choosing to believe that.
Tisha, you've apologized to me for it.
And I told you that didn't happen.
4 years ago, Keke was dealing with a major issue. And I felt like at that time, it was only fair for us to let Mel and Martell know what was going on because they was inviting her to their home through me and Marceau. As a friend, she felt like you should have not, told my personal business to someone that I really didn't know. But also, as a friend to the host, I felt like it was my responsibility to let them be aware of that situation.
I said, now I could have visited to them about some things, but there's no way we was laughing and joking about your situation. That's not the laughing and joking matter.
If you're gonna believe what the other people are saying to you, that's fine. That's your choice.
Latisha, you
I'm telling
admitted
somebody
that you
some stuff
said it. And
what
you
was
apologized
it?
for it.
What was it? Because I remember the conversation differently, but I'm not gonna put your business out there. If you want it out there, you put it out there so you can tell me what it was, and I'll tell you exactly how it was
but you
said.
did put my business out there to them.
What was
That's
it?
the thing. You
What was
did
it?
put my business out there to
Okay,
them.
so how about this? How about we just cut ties?
Is that what you want to do?
I think that's the best decision because we're not moving forward. We're going back and forth, and I'm not going to do this with you anymore.
You don't think that really hurt me that you went back and discussed my personal business with her? You don't think that really hurt me?
Melody could have lied to you about some things because Melody was mad at me and she wants you to be mad at me?
But
you think that's possible?
I think that she could have lied if what she said weren't true.
But damn it, I don't know what you want anymore. We talked about this on the phone for 3-4 hours. I told you everything I said.
Yeah.
And I said, you said, okay, I forgive you, we're moving on. But goddamn it, we 5 years down the road and we still talking about the same thing all over again. I can't keep going back and forth
because I feel like you're
gonna forgive me. I acknowledge it. I'm done with this conversation.
Bull crap. You can be done with it, but that's bull. That's not true.
We're
and
good.
You know it. That's not true. That's bull.
Keke is the one that was talking about me behind my back. And then when I call her out on it, she want to bring up something from way back in the past that I've already apologized for. She already forgave me, but now you want to throw it back up in my face? I can't deal with her. Hey, Kimmy.
Hey.
So I'm shaking. I'm so upset, and I'm just upset. I'm at Black, and then Keke walks in. So we just started talking about this Christmas party, and she talking about you told my personal business to Mel. Okay, I apologize for it. This has been a conversation over 4 years ago. I was like, how about we just cut ties? Because it ain't working out, apparently.
That's how y'all ended it? I mean, I thought y'all were like in a better place than that.
I thought we were too. Okay, Keke's coming up.
So who are you talking about me to now?